Barak Yahuwah, Barak Yahuwah. Shalom, peace and blessings, and barakut to you and your entire house. Shalom to Yehuda and to Ephraim. Shalom to the former stranger, the former foreigner, the former ger, who was once formerly estranged from the everlasting covenant, but now having received the Ruach of adoption, the Ruach of sonship, the Ruach HaKodesh, who is Yahusha HaMashiach, and whereby now being engrafted into the olive tree, who is Yahusha HaMashiach, who is Yasher All, and whereby now being privy to the same everlasting promise, covenant, and inheritance that was given to Yasher All and to Yasher All alone. Shalom to you. My name is Miriam. Peace and blessings and barakut to you and your entire house. Barak Yahuwah. I just wanted to touch on a topic today. It won't take too long, but I wanted to speak a little bit about the importance of fasting. And when we assume, House of Yasher All, the position of fasting, at no other point in our walk are we closer to the Master. It brings us closer to Him than any other time in our walk. And this act of fasting, it brings us to a state of humility and meekness. And at that point, we are more like Yahuwah than any other point in our walk. So when we are humbled, this is what happens when we fast. So if we are aspiring to look like the Master Yahuwah, we too must be meek and humble and lamb-like and docile and act just like Him. So in the act of fasting, we are more like Him than any other point in our walk. Please turn with me to Psalms 113, and we're going to read chapter 113, verses 5 through 6. Tahalim, Psalms 113, verses 5 through 6. Who is like Yahuwah our Eluah, who is enthroned on high? He looks down on the heavens and in the earth. Barak Yahuwah, meaning that he humbles himself. He stoops down low to receive the things of the Shamayim and the earth, and he humbles himself on a daily basis, and he becomes meek. He becomes low. So when we humble ourselves, and I know for many it is hard to do so, when we become low, when we fast, when we assume this position of meekness and humility, at that point, we are more like the Master Yahuwah than any other point in our walk. Yahuwah comes, House of Yasher All, to the meek. He comes to the meek and to the lowly. He comes to those who are broken spirit and a contrite heart. That is being meek and low, to have a humble heart. And scriptures declares that only the meek shall inherit the earth. He does not come, House of Yasher All, for the proud. He doesn't. And there's many proud folks amongst us. And in Proverbs 16, he declares that pride, it goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before the fall. So if you are walking in pride or in haughtiness or in this type of manner, destruction is coming for you, because you don't look like the Master. You don't look like Him. So if you're looking to get closer to Him, and you're looking to get closer to the Master, fasting, if led, because we must be led to fast. And if we're not led to fast, we are operating in self-righteousness. But fasting, if led, is the quickest way. House of Yasher All, to grab the attention of the Master, if indeed we are led. If you're led to fast, because while fasting from the right heart, from the right motivation, as we are led, we are more like our Master once again than any other time in our walk. And if we are aspiring to look like Him, as he is meek, as he is humble, and he is docile, then we too will operate in this manner. We'll operate and do the things that he does. We will look like him. We will walk like him, and we will embrace this very same nature, and we will receive one another in meekness and humility, and recognize, House of Yasharal, that we're all dirt, that from dust we are, and dust we shall return, not exalting ourselves above one another. We need to recognize this, House of Yasharal, the importance of having the right heart posture in order for the Master Yahuwah to receive us. So Barak Yahuwah, please turn with me to Philippians chapter 2. Philippians chapter 2. Excuse me. It's not okay. Philippians chapter 2, and we're going to just read between 5 and 8, verses 5 through 8. For let this mind of what? This mind of meekness, this mind of humility, the very same nature and character that our Master Yahusha had. For let this mind be in you, which was also in Mashiach Yahusha, who being in the form of Alua did not regard equality with Elohim a matter to be grasped, but emptied himself, taking the form of a servant, and came to be in the likeness of men. And having been found in the fashion as a man, he humbled himself. I know it is hard for many to grasp that Yahuwah himself came in the form as a man to come and die for you. I know it is a hard concept to grasp, but he humbled himself and became obedient unto death even of a stake. Yahuwah in flesh, Yahuwah in the person of Yahusha HaMashiach took off his royal garments and humbled himself, House of Yasharal, and assumed the position of dirt, assumed the position of one meek, of one humble, of one low, being lamb-like. And he died for us. He died for his creation, being our ultimate example, being our ultimate Yehudi example, to teach mankind how to take on this nature, how to take on meekness, how to take on humility, and to walk as one low, recognizing, House of Yasharal, that we are just dirt, created from clay, created from the soil. And if we walk in this very manner, we too, House of Yasharal, we will be exalted. We will be exalted as our Master, he was exalted. There are many, listen to me, there are many proud folks amongst us. There are many proud. And Yahuwah is far from many of you. Yes, he is. You need to humble yourself. You need to humble yourselves and take on meekness and take on humility, like our Master who put off his royal garments so that he can receive the things of the Shemayim and the earth. Barak Yahuwah. Please turn with me to Matthew chapter 11, verse 29. Matthew chapter 11, verse 29. Barak Yahuwah. Matthew chapter 11, verse 29. Okay, Barak Yahuwah. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. Barak Yahuwah, take my yoke, House of Yasharal, and learn from me. Be humble, be meek. He says, for I am meek. Barak Yahuwah, for I am meek. I am humble in heart, and you shall find rest for your beings. For my yoke is gentle and my burden is light. Barak Yahuwah, he is meek, House of Yasharal. He is humble. And those who are like him will take on his nature. They will take on his very character. Indeed, they will find rest. He is meek. He is humble. And only those who are like him will inherit the earth. So when we assume this position of meekness and humility, and when we fast, At no other time, house of Yasharal, in our walk are we closest to the Master. If you want to grab the Master's attention, meekness, humility is the way. It is the ancient way. There's no other way. It is the way of our forefathers, our foremothers. All our righteous forefathers and mothers were meek and humble. And if you want his breath, if you want his ruach, meekness and lowliness and humility is the way. If indeed, house of Yasharal, you say you have his breath, as many of you profess that you indeed do, you will be able to produce this righteous fruit, and you will be able to have self-control, and you will be able to look like him, talk like him, walk like him, and you'll have his very same nature, this meek and docile and humble nature as our Hamashiach, and you will be mild, you will be lamb-like, and you will be exalted. You will be exalted at some point, but as of now, you will not exalt yourself above anyone, because his ruach dwells in you, and you recognize whence you came. You recognize dust you are, and dust you shall return. You will humble yourself, and if you're still operating in pride, in envy, in jealousy, in murder, whatever it may be, Yahuwah is calling you this day, house of Yasharal, to teshuba and take him on while there's still time. Because he's coming to purge. He's coming to purge the earth. He's coming to purge all the proud folks. He's coming to purge all the haughty ruachs. He's coming to purge all those who are not operating in his very nature and his character. Barak Yahuwah, in Yahusha's name. Fasting, meekness, humility, house of Yasharal. Become imitators of him. Barak Yahuwah. Until the next time, Yahuwah barak you and guard you. Yahuwah make his face shine upon you and show favor unto you. Yahuwah lift up his face upon you and give you shalom. Thus you shall put my name on the children of Yasharal, and I myself shall barak them. So be it, so be it, so be it. Shalom.